Hello, beautiful people. This is Eleni, and it is my greatest pleasure to have my licensed hypnofit partner from Frankston South, Nicole Taylor, join us today. We were having a conversation earlier, so I thought, why not go live and share it because it's really important. And the conversation surrounded at something that a lot of therapists experience, which is even when they've done their training, they feel like they're not good enough to see clients. So, do you want to take me through as to how you were feeling even after you finished your initial training?
Yeah, so I actually procrastinated. I felt that it was like I needed to learn more, constantly learn more. So it was sort of like I was stopping myself. I didn't need to learn more, but stopping myself as an excuse
Yeah.
to step forward. And it was just, I can't run my business now because I need to do this. I can't do this because I need to do that. And it was it was a good 12 months of doing that.
And what actually helped you to overcome that? Well, because where you are now, we've just done, this is our third live in a row. And I told you we're going to do one after this.
Yep.
It was supposed to be just one, but of course, I'm like, okay, we're on a roll. Let's just go across all the groups and talk about different topics. We did a live in the Healthy Healing with HypnoFit group. Then we went into my pop-up group, fully booked for half-day masterclass for December. That's the second one. This is the third one. And then we're going to do a fourth one. We didn't plan all of this. So how did you go from not feeling good enough to doing 4 lives in a row?
I learnt about a while ago that I actually did know all of the stuff. I knew everything I'd learnt. I remember seeing my first client and everything just came out. And after that, I'm like, wow, I actually know the modalities. I didn't realize how much I knew until I knew.
Yeah, and that's why it's really important to verbalize, what it is that we do know because we surprise ourselves.
Mm.
I know with every single exclusive mentoring session, it's like, that kind of realization was actually well before then when I was running retreats, when people would ask questions and I just knew the answers to those questions like this. And it was like, wow.
Yeah, trust your unconscious mind.
Totally. And so, how did you get over the fear of doing things like, crewing for events and, stepping up in your business and speaking out and seeing clients and doing all the things that you needed to do as opposed to continue more training or more training or more training? What did you do?
I trusted myself. I trusted the process. I trusted what was within here. And also I'm a very visual person. So I would actually have a diary and set everything in and it would be done.
Yeah, yeah. And so in order for you to trust yourself though, what you said a moment ago was that you almost like observed yourself and went like, wow, I didn't realize I knew all of that.
Yes. Yes, exactly. And then that's what got me to the half-day workshop with you and then to the therapy system to now licensed partner. So I trusted the entire process. I trusted myself. I trusted you. I trusted everyone.
Yeah. Interesting that, trust's so important because just before when we were talking personally before we started these lives and you were asking me how you're going with selling the house and I'm like, you know what? I find myself going into that fear space with my real estate agent and not trusting him and then letting go and trusting him. Because what energy is going to be of benefit to him? Is it not trusting him? Is that the energy that would be of benefit to me? Or is it just trusting him? And so this time around, I've done such a different process in my own head about he's the expert, he's the right person, I completely trust him. And when you go into that space is a space where you do overcome fear.
Yeah.
Rather than hanging on and being, not trusting people and not trusting what's going on around you, like to trust that you are doing exactly what you need to do, serving your mission.
And also being in the workshops and everything, like other students or hypnotherapists were asking the questions that I would have asked. So I'm like, I'm not alone. We're all in this together.
Totally.
And it really just brought so much faith, and yeah, it grew. It just grew. I was like a little tree, and I became this big, massive tree with roots going everywhere. Like I was spreading my wings.
Beautiful. I love it. Thank you for sharing, Nicole. I thought it was important, just a really quick video for people to know that, you are not alone, that if you think that you're not a good enough therapist to help people now, you are. You don't need to discount yourself. You don't need to, it's okay if I do it for free because they're not paying. That's just another story we're telling ourselves. You are good enough right now. You've had amazing experience. When I'm talking about experience, I mean your life experience. Everyone's had a life experience, right? Everybody has.
Yep.
We've all had one of those. And you are ready. You are ready right now to, weave your magic and do your work. And I just thought I'd let everybody know that just the way that Nicole came into my world and is now a partner was through a half-day workshop. And we're holding our very last one this year in December, early December. So if you're interested, just send an email to helen@helenmidas.com and I'll give you the details. So awesome to be here with you, my love, and thank you so much. So the key that Nicole basically said is stand back and listen to yourself and realize how much you do actually know.
Exactly.
Okay. Awesome. Bye, everyone.